Hello, everyone. I am Christina Severino of Reba, and today we are celebrating Black History Month at one of our local hair salons. And I'm here with Marie Loua, who is owner of Kpelle Girls Collection. How are you today?
Yes, beautifully said. Thank you so much. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So today we are going to talk about Black businesses and how it pertains to generational wealth. And so, what are the best ways for you to transfer generational wealth, especially in family-owned business?
Um, a way or ways that I have learned and acquired through my own family is definitely number one, passion. So I would say passion along with skill are two of the most important things. So my mother had the skill that she learned from her environment growing up. And then when she came to the States, she never forgot it. And because I was around her so often, I learned the skill of braiding hair. And it came so naturally to me. It came naturally to my younger sister to the point where we didn't even realize that it was a generational pass down until I started my own business. And in my mind, I was like, wait, this is actually bigger than what I thought it was. Like when my mother is ready to retire, I have the opportunity to continue on a generational business. So I definitely would say passion and skill are two of the things that I would definitely highlight as something to pass down. And then outside of skill, because I know a lot of people will say, well, I don't have no talent. So what about me? One thing I have learned through like schooling and stuff is like land and real estate. So make sure like if there's anything that you can leave behind, it's at least a platform that your future generations can use, because you may not know the skill may come 2 generations down the line, right? And at least they'll have, a place that they'll be able to comfortably express or explore whatever that skill is.
If you could rewrite the path for generational wealth or the blueprint for generational wealth, what would you change and where would you start?
I would probably change the definition, because I truly believe through the idea of first world, third world countries and Western society, there's this definition of wealth. But when you look at it from a different lens, it's something completely different. Some people, it may look like the acquiring of assets. And then to some people, wealth is health. And then to some people, wealth is family. So I guess I would definitely change the definition from like a Western idea of acquiring money, luxury, and all these big things down to more of like a humble definition. That way, right, like core values, that way you don't have to work so hard to acquire wealth.
What is the legacy that you think your mother is passing down to you when it comes to family business?
Legacy, I feel like my mother is passing down to me through family business is, there's so many avenues, like I wish I could pick one, but the idea of community. Growing up, I do have many siblings, and I've seen my mom take in a lot of people, just not even for the lane of work that she was skilled at, but for more community, advisory, support. And those are the things that I have carried with me throughout the beginning of my own legacy, and it works. Like the idea that we're not perfect, the idea that everybody has their own skill, their own talent that can benefit each other, being hands in order to lift each other up instead of tearing each other down. I've seen so many people come in and out of her salon chairs and start from nowhere, progress, and do their own thing. And she's always taken it with such grace and understanding that I'm not holding on to this person for my benefit, but I'm happy that they've learned enough to spread their wings and grow. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things that I've learned from her throughout experiencing like her career throughout my childhood and into my adulthood. So I guess community all around would be something I definitely would take from what she's taught me.
Thank you, Marie, for joining us in celebration of Black History Month. You are making history not only in your family, but in the community, and we appreciate you for sitting down with us today.
Thank you so much. I am so honored. Shout out to Riba. You have no idea. I literally came across Riba 2024, and this is probably the second time I've been involved with your organization, and I would say like you, if anything, are definitely pioneers to something great also within our state. So thank you so much for having me. love if y'all could follow the pioneer to who I am, my mother, and her brand on Instagram at Ferimas_braiding. That's FERIMAS_braiding. You can follow my brand, Kpelle Gurl Collections, on Instagram at KPELLEGURL.co. You could follow my own personal page and diary at Marie Senei, MARIESENEI.